Just got to your latest song. Of course, it's already finished with Todd Delaney. You dropped it, what, about 3 weeks ago?
Well, finished work. Yes, it's
Oh, okay.
yeah, been about a month. Yeah, 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Almost a month. Oh my goodness. I
Hmm.
love it too, by the way. I love it because you know what you're proclaiming is, you know what? Say it, move on. You know what I'm saying? Pray about it, move on, and know that it's
Yes,
already finished. I love it.
yes. The work that he's begun, I will complete. With his help, we will complete and finish it.
Absolutely, absolutely. You and I actually met quite some years back. You were doing a show in Greenville, South Carolina, Spirit Fest.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, quite some years
Yeah.
ago. But you have just evolved, and I just love to see your growth. I mean, for one, you look absolutely amazing today. Not to say you never did, but I can tell something's different about Mrs. Tamela Mann.
Well, thank you, thank you. I've been working on, through this journey, and even with the record of Overcomer, and just talking about overcoming, and it's just really been a process. But with the double knee replacement surgery, dealing with the health and wellness that I decided to do some different things about. On my life, every day is not the best day, but I'm still striving that I'm going to overcome and conquer,
Yes.
this flesh. And but I'm really excited to get the word out that the Lord is our source and our help, and we can finish the work that he started in us.
Absolutely, absolutely. If there was one health tip that you could share with everyone watching today that has been a life-changing experience for you, what would it be?
Kind of really pay attention to what you're actually picking up. Kind of
Mm,
think about what you're gonna eat
yeah,
before because sometimes we move quickly, and we just go like fast. It's like, okay, you just get the first thing that's in front of us.
mhm.
Sometimes what I've learned too, if we think about it and kind of set it up, it'll help
Yeah.
you make better choices.
Absolutely, absolutely. I learned that too when I was working with a trainer and also a certified nutritionist. You know, just meal planning should be just as important as planning what you're going to wear or planning when to get gas or planning how long it takes to get to work, you know?
That's the truth. And but it's a day by day thing. It's not going. It didn't come jump on you overnight.
Right.
If we just start making the changes, gradual changes, we're gonna get there. We're gonna overcome.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what it's all about. Yes, indeed. So, you know, you are a woman of many talents and many gifts. You've done some acting. Of course, you write music. You're a songstress as well. Out of everything that you do, what is your most fulfilling role?
Singing,
Yeah.
to actually to for me, that is my true passion.
Mhm.
And I love being a wife and a mom, but that's the first thing that stood out is
Mhm.
the when it came to the ministry of song, of where I was comfortable. It's like where I came alive in my skin, if I can say.
Yes.
But I just thank God for the gift. I really thank God for the gift that He gave me, and I never want to let Him down. I just never
Yes.
want to let the Lord down, and I just really strive to be the best that I can be. And I mean, it hurts my feelings so bad, Kelly, when I'm not in full voice. And I
Hmm.
know the body gets tired just like anything else. The muscle gets tired.
Right.
But I really cry. I weep
Mm.
when I'm not in full voice because I feel like I'm not giving my best. But even, again, the body gets tired. But that's what I really love to do. And I love all the other things that I do as well in life. But that stands out the most.
Right, right. That's awesome. And I just wonder, you know, when I listen to your music, you know, I get goosebumps and I feel like this warming in my soul. Do you feel the same thing when you're singing to us?
I do, and when I'm listening, I get chills. I mean, it's like, and I do, and if you've ever seen me live, I weep a lot
Mhm.
because when I'm standing before God's people and I'm standing there, especially like if they have a spotlight, I look into the light as if it was Jesus.
Mhm.
I'm looking and I'm like, I just want to make him proud. I just want to make him proud. I just want to do my best. And I'm singing as if he's sitting on the front row. You know how like a kid would if their parents was in
Yep.
the audience.
Yes.
That's how I feel when I'm out before God's people. and an upper for God's people.
I love it. And I'm sure you're making him very proud. I'll never forget the first time I heard the song Take Me to the King. And I was working on an R&B radio station. So, of course, it wasn't, a gospel station. And then eventually that song evolved over on the Urban AC side. And when I
Hmm.
heard it, I was in the studio and I mean, water just started falling out of my eyes. It was
Wow.
just like so touching because it was like I was going through a situation in my life where I was just tired. And it was like sometimes I just felt like I didn't have much more to give. I didn't know which direction I was going in. I didn't
Hmm.
know if I was coming or going. And that
Right.
song
Right.
was just so fulfilling and soothing to the soul. And I'm like, who is this? And then I went and I talked to my boss, and he was like, he gave me the breakdown. And I'm like, what? From Tyler Perry? So,
That's
anyways,
amazing. That's
did you ever
amazing.
think that song would be that big for you?
I didn't. I mean, even when me and Kirk did it, and I talked to him, and I went to him, and I was like, I really, bro, because I call him little brother. I said, I really want you to do something for me on this album. I want you to be a part of it. And I said, if you have anything in the can, he was like, no, I don't have anything in the can. I'm going out of town. And while I'm he was going out of the country. He said, I'm going to work on something. I said, let's just pray and ask God to give us what to give to the people. And that's what, when he came back and he was singing it to me, and I was just kind of looking like, okay, but I trust you. And when we finished it and just start letting people hear the scratch, the response that we was getting from the scratch was like, y'all, this is something. But it just, like you say, it just kind of took people to another place to like mentally, like what to think about it. And I really feel this way honestly about this new album, Overcomer. It's so many places and so many songs. It's another song on here called He Did It For Me. And I'm talking about just different personal experiences, that things have happened and doors that God has opened, and people have questioned, like, well, why is it happening for her? And why is her songs number one? And why is she getting TV and this things
Hmm.
like that? And I'm like, God did it. It's no
Right.
goodness of my own. He's
Yeah.
favored me and opened up these doors, and I just thank him for doing it for me. And if we all could put ourselves in a personal, go to a personal place, a space, and just think about all the things that God endures that he's opened just for you. I mean, something you think of other people in your family that things haven't happened like this for them, but God saw fit to do it for you, and he just has no respect to person. And I'm just really excited about the good news and the joy and the story and the journey of this new record, Overcomer. I believe it's gonna evolve just like Take Me to the King did.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's available in stores and also available on all streaming platforms. You can
Yes.
download it. So you are not playing, mama.
Thank you. And help mom and Annie them learn how to download and
Yes,
stream, because
they
since
need help.
things are changing. Yes, things are changing. Look, I need help. I'm in my 50s.
Uh-huh.
So we
You
just
don't
want
look it.
everybody well, thank you. I want to encourage everybody to pick it up and help someone download it and tell somebody about it. Thank you. 'Cause
Absolutely. We'll do, we'll do. I know we're on a tight timeline, so we're going to wrap up, but always I end my interviews with top 5 typical things we wouldn't know. So we'll start off real light. What's your favorite junk food?
oh, chips.
Chips, okay. So we like what? Doritos, we like Flaming Hot.
Lay's potato chips.
Okay,
Just
Lay's potato chips.
plain Lay's plain potato chips.
Okay.
But they
It's
really
funny.
work. They work good as they give you the salt too. Because I sweat a lot, especially
Uh-huh,
with the menopause thing. They
uh-huh.
help kind of
Shit on
hydrate the
menopause
body.
every fucking interview.
Okay. Not sure
Okay,
who that was.
I hear you, BK.
Okay. All right. So we love the Lay's chips. Absolutely wonderful. I heard they're good for the vocals too because of the oil and the salt. So maybe that's why you like them too, if you need a good excuse. Favorite vacation spot?
Ah, anywhere where there's water.
Yes.
I love water. So
Okay.
so I don't have per se one, but anytime I can get in some water, you got me.
So you're a beach kind of girl.
I'm a beach girl. I am a
Hey,
beach
me
girl.
too. Me too. Is there one artist that you grew up listening to that you always, was like, you know what? I want to be like her or him, or that's the direction I want to take.
One I would say it would actually be two. James Moore,
Okay.
and Vanessa Bell Armstrong were my two favorites growing up.
Okay.
I have other ones that I was listening to, but those kind of stood out.
Yeah.
It's for me.
Okay. All right. Now, is there one thing in life or career or even, as a mother or wife that you absolutely regret that you wish you can go back and get a redo?
Ooh, you know, as an adult, as a parent on some things, how I handled some things, I would probably, if I could get a redo, would be good because, some things I may have not been stern enough or gave enough guidance on,
Right.
to my girls. I think I would have went back. If I could do a redo, I would have really pushed it to let them know that their worth, the worth of a woman, the importance of it. I don't think I didn't get that from my mom, and I wished I would have. But this is what I've learned along the way. So I
Right.
wish I could go back and do. That's a good question that I wish I could redo.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate your transparency. I'm a mother as well, and there's certain things that I wish I would have done differently. But, at the end of the day, as long as the good Lord keeps us here, we got plenty of
Hmm.
time to try to make do on it and make
Yes,
it
ma'am.
right. So,
That's right. That's right.
thank you for being honest. And
Thank you.
finally, before we go, is there a word of advice that you can give to anybody that's, really stuck in a hard place right now, that's really trying to unfold on the next chapter and move forward in life, and they're trying to transition and they just, maybe they're trying to make their dreams come true and they don't know how? What is the best word of advice you can give to them?
Well, I just want people to know that grace and mercy still abounds. Love
Mm,
is still in the earth, and I want to encourage them not to quit, not to give up, not to allow people to crush their dreams because you have dream crushers in
yes.
our world. So, if that's something God has told you to do and you feel led to do it in your heart, go for it. Work the gift. Work your gift.
Absolutely. Well, Mrs. Tamela Mann, I appreciate it, your time, your energy, that beautiful
Thank you.
smile on your face, and most importantly, the beautiful gift that you give us through the gift of music. Thank you so much. Of course, the new album, Overcomer, everybody go download it. Help your elders download it. That's the 50 plus, As Tamela
Yes.
said, not me.
Right. Right. I did. I
Yes,
did.
indeed. And again, the new single is
The new single is Help Me.
Help Me, Help Me. Okay. And that's the one with Todd Delaney?
No, that's finished work.
Oh, finished
It's
work. Okay.
it's a part of the album, but no, it's not a single yet.
Got it. Okay, so that
But
was the
but
one I was listening to, but I am very familiar with Help Me as well.
yeah, yes.
Yes,
But
indeed. All
it's
right.
all good. It's all good.
Yes. Okay. Good stuff. Well, thank you. I wish you nothing but the best of
Thank
success, and hopefully we'll hear from you soon.
all right. Thank you so much. You have a blessed one.
You too. Love you, sis.
Love you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.